Good morning, good morning. Yes, we come to another Sunday. And on this Sunday, we have a gospel reading which is fantastic. It tells the story of Jesus taking with him Peter, James, and John up onto the mountain. And there on the mountain, he was transfigured before them. They suddenly saw him as he really was. Not just the person they were living with, the person they were sharing with, the person they were doing all sorts of things with. This was, in fact, God incarnate. The power of God was flowing through him. And so powerful was it that he was attracting to him people like Moses and Elijah, people, one representing the law, one representing the prophets. They were coming and they were speaking with him and sharing with him. This was Jesus as he really was. You know, we go to church, we turn up to the building, perhaps we go into the building. It's a building we've seen over and over again. You can't begin to imagine the glory that is in that building. The angels of God have been watching over the people of God in that building over the years. They've been hearing their prayers and hearing their petitions. They've been seeing them being born. They've seen them being baptized. They've seen them being married. They've seen them being buried. The power in that particular building is immense. But what do we see? Well, we see bricks and mortar. We see wood. We see a few ornaments, we see a few pictures. We look around, it looks quite normal. It's just a normal building. Or to have it transformed in front of us and we can transfigure it, that we can see it as it really is. We hear the Eucharist being celebrated, and there is the minister or the priest going through the actions, saying the words, and we say it's just a normal service. We don't see the angels gathering. We don't see the saints gathering. We don't see the wonders in the heavens as we are showing forth the death of Christ. Here in that building, we are showing forth the death of Jesus to the Father. It is something beyond our understanding, but we don't see it. We have to ask God to show it to us because we can become so normal. You know, I was in a building the other day and there was a ticking clock on the wall, but I didn't hear it ticking. I heard it when it stopped. That's the strange thing. I heard the last tick. Suddenly, something in me just shuddered. Something has happened. And in fact, the clock has stopped ticking. You may have had the same experience. Because I've been listening to it all the time, almost my brain had shut it out. It shut it out. I hadn't been listening to that tick. And very often as we go through life, we can shut out the things that God is doing because we think them as being so normal. Well, I'm challenging you now today on this Transfiguration Sunday, as we hear about the transfiguration of Jesus. I challenge you to stop again and to think about it and to wonder about it and to ask God to open your spiritual eyes and spiritual ears. You know, I had a cataract operation some time ago on my eyes. I still have to wear my spectacles for reading and sometimes for traveling because of something wrong with my eyes. But I remember coming home after the cataract operation and looking out at the garden. And the things which I'd seen as being dark brown suddenly were red. You know, I could see colour a lot more clearly, and I still can. I rejoice in the fact I can see it. I'm looking out past this this telephone at the moment on which I'm recording this talk, and I can see the daffodils coming out in the garden. And I can see the crocuses are out in the garden. I can see colour all around me, and I rejoice at it. But very often, you know, I'll walk past it and not even notice it. Not even notice it, because I'm so used to it. We have to really ask God to open our eyes that we can see what He is doing and understand what He is doing in order that we can rejoice in what He is doing. We almost take it for granted that He's there helping us and blessing us. Ask Him to show you again what it is He's doing and how He is operating in your life. And ask Him to transfigure the world around you, that you can see His glory being shown through it and established through it. You know, we thank God for this world in which we live. We thank God for all the blessings He put into our life. But sometimes, well, we don't really notice them that clearly because they take them as being part of everyday life. And we are just like our physical eyes and our physical ears can almost shut things out because they're normal. So we can do the same thing spiritually. Ask Him today to give you a fresh vision of who He is, that we can really rejoice. And yes, because we're rejoicing, Once again, we're going to sing. I pick up my spectacles once again in order to see the words, because the words in these mission praise hymn books are in fact quite small. So we come and we sing and we praise God. How great is our God! How great is his name! Let's know it. How great is his love, forever the same. He rolled back the waters of the mighty Red Sea, and he said, I'll never leave you. Put your trust in me. Do you realize every day of your life that he's with you? Do you realize he's commissioned his angels to protect you? Do you know that the saints of God throughout the ages are praying for you as you come to maturity? Do you know all those things? Well, ask God to show you. Ask him to transfigure the world around you and show you the truth. That how great is our God, how great is his name, how great is his love, forever the same. He rolled back the waters of the mighty Red Sea, and he said, I'll never leave you. Put your trust in me. Put your trust in me. God bless you.